Honda Cadet is now coming down the grid. Let's go straight over to our pole sitter. It's going to be Joshua Graham on pole position. Let's go and have a chat to him now. In the pre-final, the top three of you worked together very well, pushed away from the field. You've won the pre-final. Confident you can do it again?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough race, but hopefully I can push away with my teammates. Yeah, try and get the win.
Honda Cadet is all about just trying to get away, build a gap, and it all gets settled in the last couple of laps, isn't it? You got a game plan?
I got a few people going to push me, but hopefully it works out well for us.
Well, I think you've got to get the car down. Good luck for the final. Joshua Graham's going to start on pole. William Murphy is going to start alongside him on the front row. Before you put your crash helmet on, you decided to settle for second in the pre-final, but I'm sure you're going to go for it in this one.
Yeah, I will. I will want to work with my teammate. We need to push away, but I will try to go for the win.
Good luck starting on the front row. William Murphy there. I think we have one quick time to speak to Timo Yunling, who came up 5 places. You came up 5 places in the pre-final. Confident you can make some more places here?
Yeah, I definitely think I've got a chance to win it. I just need to push away and maybe last lap defend, but yeah.
Well, best of luck. Timo Yungling there is going to start on row number 2. I think very shortly they are going to set off. If we do have time, I'm going to speak to Owen Neve, because you gained 11 places in the pre-final there, didn't you? Confident you've put yourself in a position to win now?
I mean, anything happens, as we just saw in the mini-max. Well, I mean, hopefully we can.
You seem like you're very calm there. Good luck for that's Owen Neve there, who's going to go off the outside of row 3, gained 11 places in the pre-final. Now, back in 2013 in this class, Rory Hudson left that last corner in 3rd place, and here on the start-finish line, took the line, and as he did, Henry Baudet fell on the floor. I'll tell you a little bit about that now.
Yeah, indeed, that one was an absolute barnstormer, but we got another one, and Anthony, what have you got to say about that?
Well, I mean, that is great stuff to hear these drivers, you know, there's such young drivers giving such passionate answers before, like you said briefly before we went live, from such a young age, just before the biggest race probably of their careers so far.
They speak more eloquently than what we does.
They do. Let's go over the grid then for this Grand Prix final. Joshua Graham starts on pole position with his teammate William Murphy alongside an ambition front row lockout. Max Cuthbert and Timo Yungling start on row number 2. Luca Ballack and Owen Neve on row 3 with Kenzo Craigie and Noah Wolf, the PF plate, the man who could possibly get those 2 wins in one day. Cole Denham and Thomas Spearing on row 5 with Harrison Whitcomb and Noah Barham on row 6, the E plate. Joshua Smith on row 7 with Leon Hasty alongside Kaiser Ryman and Alexander Kowajikov on row 8. Anthony Parfitt and Max Endicott on row 9 with Alfie Mew and Harry Frail rounding out the top 20. Albert Friend and Aris Majewskis on row 11 with Harry Taylor and Noah Pikes on row 12. Jarrett Clark and Oliver Meek on row 13 with Charlie Woofit and Finley Smith on row 14. Rounding out the grid on row 15, a total of 30 karts, is Ryan White and Gregor Reed.
2011, Stephen Prentice from Scotland became the first ever Cadet Honda Kartmasters champion. Luke Wooder won in 2012. Rory Hudson, like Chris alluded to there, came out the final corner in 2013 third and crossed the line in first in a blanket 3-wide finish, one of the best races I've ever seen. I almost had a clutcher on the spot. Mark Kimber, who went on to become a junior Rotax World Champion, he won in 2014. Kieran Jeremy went into the last lap 7th in 2015 and won. Then it was Harry Thompson in 2016. Oliver Behrman, now racing out in German Formula 4. He won in 2017. Theo Mercouris, who went on to represent the UK in the CIK FIA Academy last year. He won in 2018 in a fantastic race with Ollie Greenhill. Oscar Chewton won in 2019. And Conor Duncan from Scotland won in 2020. Who is going to join him? It's a standing start. It's 15 minutes plus that. Big Kev struts to the back of the grid, waves his flag, and now we wait.
Wait for those lights to go out. Looking over his shoulder goes Graham. Lights go out, away they go. Honda Cadet Grand Prix final here for Kartmasters is underway. In towards turn 1 they go. Good clean start as the whole field break away nicely. The 2 ambition drivers working together. Youngling down the inside, already moving into P3. A spin in the background, the 84 has gone around. It's Harry Frail for CHDD. Oh, but my goodness me, out the corner they go, down the hill. Kenzo Craigie defensive from Wolf.
Well, the pole man, Graham, has his wish. He has his teammate, William Murphy, right behind him, acting as a rear gunner. They can now begin to move away, but not as if he runs wide, and there's been a change. The number 25 of Murphy now moves into the lead, so Josh Graham back to second position. The rest of the field heading their way through the Fullerton S's. The two, well, there's an SFR kart of Timo Jungling in third position. There's a Synergy Factory kart of number 10, Max Cuthbert in fourth, and then there's a Callum Hargraves driver development machine of Owen Neve in fifth position. So really good, and they come across the line. Look at that, two ambition cars, but then a wide variety of machinery behind them, and already Timo Jungling moves into P2 and runs Graham a little bit wide coming through turn number 3. And the disembodied voice in my head tells me there might be 1 or 2 spots of precipitation around the circuit. We'll soon see. They're on slick tyres. The good news is, Anthony, is that the slick tyres have now had a lap and a half, 2 laps to get a little bit of heat into them, so any spots of rain won't affect the tyres that instantly.
No, at all. So in towards the chicane, leading the way then at the moment is Jungling, followed by the 10 of Cuthbert. These two absolutely super glued together, but look there, the PF plate, Noah Wolf up into P3. Great stuff from Noah. You can see Kenzo Craigie as well in the background, out of the Mike Wilson complex, through the final corner, back down the start finish straight. One of the Synergy karts going wide, over the line they go. William Murphy, the 25, down 2 spots, but like you say, he's fighting strong. He's still in this pack, and as well with the threat of precipitation in the air, with those tyres warm enough, they could probably be able to survive a light shower if it came around.
Well, I can see as the karts are on the far side of the circuit from us, on this side of the track here you're looking at now, there are people on the spectator banking to the right of the picture beginning to put their hoods up. Into the lead goes the PF plate of Noah Wolf. Now, we'll soon be able to see there are still drivers putting in green first sector times. Now, a green sector time, that means the driver's personal best. A purple sector time means the best out of anybody in this race so far. A yellow sector time, that means it's slower than what that driver has done before. So, we're still seeing plenty of green sectors amongst the leaders and a couple of purple sectors as well. So the track remains dry, even with a few spots of rain in the air.
Out of the final corner they go then. Wolf leading the way as they go over the line. So it's Wolf, Cuthbert, Jungling. Then it's Graham, Craigie, Murphy, Denham, Neve, Ballock, Whitcomb, Hasty, Spearing, Smith, Majewskis. Then it's Ryman rounding out the 15. Majewskis up 8 positions into P14. They go over the literal bridge, down the hill, and for good measure sets the fastest lap of the race as well. 1:07.500 for the 23 of Aris Majewskis. You'll see him in the background with the eyes on his helmet. The boy who always dances when he's racing, and he's dancing around this PF International circuit right now.
Noah Wolf, doing double duty, leads the race. In 2015, Ben Barnacote became the first and therefore, and this so far, only driver to win 2 GP plates in the same day. He repeated that feat in 2019. That was in Senior X30 and Senior Rotax. It's never been done in cadets, although more people have tried in cadet than in any other class. Can Noah Wolf do it? The sector times, well, the drivers on the last lap, we're still on dry weather pace, so whatever rain there is isn't affecting it. And yeah, please, no rain. Let's keep it dry because the racing is so close when it is dry. Jungling into third position following the 2 factory Synergy kart drivers, Wolf and Cuthbert. It's then Jungling, it's then Josh Graham and William Murphy, the 2 Ambition Motorsport karts. Paul James is at Wilton Miller, another kart race. He is going to be tuned into this, jumping up and down. Even if he is jumping up and down, he's still only 4'9".
Yeah, exactly that. Into the first hairpin once again. The train starting to form. A couple of groups there. You can see the number 4 just kind of a bit of a no man's land. Joshua Graham But as the field closes in again, he is latching onto the back. Youngling looking to the inside there. That's going to compromise his exit. That will allow Graham to close right onto the back, which it does. Tucking his head is Cuthbert right behind his teammate Wolf as they go through. No position changes, no lunges. But this top four staying the same. Less than 10 minutes to go through the Mike Wilson complex, out of the final corner, back onto the start-finish lane. Lap 4 done, lap 5 about to begin.
And look at that, mercy sakes alive. Looks like we've got us a convoy at the front of the field. 9 karts crossed the line, 8, sorry, within 1.4 seconds. Change for P2. Youngling up into second place.
Good run over the bridge. Owen Neve, fastest lap of the race. The 65 plate, 106.880, which shows that, like you say, track still in slick weather conditions. Down the inside, looks Youngling on Wolf. Can't do it, slots back into side as they are starting to break away. But Wolf goes defensive. Youngling switches to the outside, tries to pull the switch over move. Can't do it. They had a gap. It's gone already now as it goes defensive once more into the S's. Out they go, single file all the way through. Great shot there from the drone showing the single file train of how close they are. Cuthbert clouting the curb through Bobby Game corner. Down the inside goes and Cuthbert's off the track. He moves back a few places but slots back in.
Cole Denham making a move on his teammate, and a little bit of sticker swapping went on there. And this is a 50-mile-an-hour chess match, and the main players are just moving their pieces into position. We've still got 8 minutes to go. Nobody wants to give up track position, and they're weaving. It's a multicolored snake of 4-stroke horsepower. Off the bridge, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 drivers now within 2 seconds, and Harrison Whitacombe in kart 66 has caught the lead group.
Yes, he has.
Always a couple of unsung heroes, Anthony, that come to the fore and time it just right at Kartmasters. Look at them down the field, and it is a fast-moving snake into the Fullerton S's. And said it's a high-speed game of chess. At some point, someone will shout checkmate.
Craig down the inside, the 44, moving up past Cuthbert as well. As they go through into the Mike Wilson complex, they go round into the final corner. The train extends even more over the start-finish line. Defensive again goes Wolf. He's keeping this pack all in one, but Wolf has got the opportunity to win both the Miami Cadet GP plate and the Honda Cadet GP plate.
Touch for second place there, and that was Youngling trying to defend from from Murphy, and Murphy stuck his nose where it wasn't wanted. They slowed each other down, and Youngling comes out in P2, Murphy in third. We've got to watch those nose cones, and now they fan out under braking. Well, this group of 10, because the leader is defending, because Wolf is because Youngling is defending, look at that, the group of 10 is now a group of 14.
Goodness me, it's going to be hard to keep up with this group, but look at that, Kenzo Craigie up into P2. The young driver who has been, well, he's Bambinos, was it last year? Was he Bambinos? He's been new to the Honda Cadet class this year. He's been learning to get used to the car. He's been learning the racecraft in Honda Cadet as well. And as you can see, his round in the British Champs and here as well at Kartmasters is paying off because he's in P2 right behind Youngling. Across the line they go. It's Youngling, Craigie, Wolf, Graham, Cuthbert, Murphy, Whitacombe, Denham, Neve, Hasty, the top 10, but this battle stretches all the way to P19.
Out of turn 2, into turn 3, over the bridge, down the hill. And to the inside goes Kenzo Craigie. He's got help from Josh Graham, his teammate. They take position towards the behind them. On the 2 wheels goes Noah Wolf, but he catches it. He catches it from 2 wheels, and he's still in with a chance. And he gets a warning flag. Well, he gets a warning style point. There goes the E-plate, Joshua Smith from Project 1 East Anglia onto the grass. There's another SFR Motorsport kart there. That's number 80, Leon Hasty, losing positions. But they weren't, they weren't this close on the starting grid.
No, they weren't. They're the closest they've ever been all the way through this race, and there is still 5 minutes to go in this heat. My goodness me, You need a breath at the end of this one, Henry, aren't you? Kenzo Craigie leads the Honda Cadet Kartmasters Championship event here. Through turn one they go, looking a little further back there. Some of the SFR karts go, but look at these two working together. The 44 of Kenzo Craigie and the 4 of Joshua Graham, the two ambition drivers, pulling away from Youngling down the hill, but Youngling is trying his best to keep with the pack, break away with the top 3.
But for how long at the moment? Well, at the moment, Youngling is almost like a de facto member of the Ambition team, because he is pushing the two teammates away. It's working. The tactic is working. Now the two Synergy teammates, Wolf in the PF plate and Cuthbert in the 10, they have now got to start working together as well. They have got to work together because we've got 4 minutes to go, and the top 3 have made their break. They've made their break. They've made their bed. Now they've got to lie in it. Wolf and Cuthbert, and then behind the 25 of Murphy, the 66 of Whitacombe. They have got to work together. Youngling checks over his shoulder. He'll now communicate with the two drivers in front who haven't looked over their shoulder and say, push, push, let's go. The gap is 1.6 seconds between 3rd and 4th. How that could come down very quickly, Anthony, but it also can grow very quickly. It all depends on how P4 and 5 behave in the next couple of corners.
Well, let's find out. Down the hill they go into hairpin 1. Kenzo Craigie goes defensive. Youngling doesn't. Goes the long way round. Graham dives down the inside, side by side for 2nd place. Slot in position. Everyone saying, come on, think. Why are you scrapping? Because now, look, Noah Wolf, the PF plate is closing up. Craigie again, defensive. 3 wide, they sandwich. Graham's out of it. Graham is out. The 4 plate is gone. It's now Craigie from Youngling out on their own at the front. There is Wolf. He's closed right in. Now this race was open up. Now it's completely wide open.
2, 4, 6 at the front. So Graham, he spun around. He's back in the race. He's a long way down. So it's Kenzo Craigie who leads them out to the Mike Wilson complex to start lap number 12. They hug the inside line, past the grandstand, past the spectators, into the Bruno Ferrari chicane. Pushing each other along. Cuthbert goes round the outside. Can Cuthbert now cut back and get the position into turn number 3? No, he can't. He almost loses the place to Murphy, though, in the number 25 cart. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 carts before you can take a breath.
My goodness me, into the braking zone again. Craigie goes the normal way. Then it's contact there in the background. It was one of the Synergy carts, I think it was.
The herd is now beginning to get thin.
Yep.
Who has got the sharpest elbows? Who has got the ironest will to win this race?
It was the 66 of Harrison Whitacombe,
Oh,
I believe.
well, again, this is where he's inexperienced, fast but inexperienced, and sometimes that can catch you out in a race of this magnitude. It's Craigie leading Youngling, leading Wolf, leading Cuthbert.
Out of the final corner. Look how defensive Craigie goes. It's side by side, but he loses the lead, loses 2nd, loses 3rd. Down into 4th goes Craigie. New race leader, Youngling from Wolf, from Cuthbert, Craigie, and then it's the, who is that? It's that 25 of William Murphy.
It is. And Craigie back to 3rd. Well, Timo Youngling just took the lead of this race on the grass. Dale Earnhardt did the famous pass in the grass at Charlotte, North Carolina in the 80s. It's gone down in racing legend. Well, that was karting's version of it, the pass in the grass for Timo Youngling. He's got Wolf bearing down, and though Craigie in 3rd. Then it is Cuthbert and Murphy, and the gap back to 6th position was about 20 kart lengths. Now it's Leon Hasty leading the charge again.
Here we go then through the S's. Cuthbert, look to the inside there. There is the 25 of Murphy. He started on the front row. He's back now in 5th place as they go through Bobby Gain corner into the Mike Wilson complex here. Wolf all over the back of Craigie. Youngling trying to open a gap as much as possible, but it's not working as they exit the complex round the final corner. The timer with 5 seconds to go. There's still 2 more laps of this race. It's not over yet.
Look at the stream of karts on the start-finish straight all the way back to what looks like Kaiser Ryman in 22nd place. There's 5 seconds covering the top 21, and we're on lap 14. Over the bridge, through turn 4, there, the back of the car, the all-black car. That is number 87, Mr. Parfit, who is in 21st place, and he can see the leaders. Crossover move. Wolf on Craigie for second. Youngling has the inside line. I don't think Craigie's got the momentum to undercut him coming up the short chute, but he's going to have a little look. Youngling comes across the line to defend into the Fullerton S's. Next time around, Anthony, they'll get the last lap board. Any one of, well, you've got more chance of picking a winner in the National Lottery. You've got a chance of picking the winner here. Here comes Noah Wolf.
What a move that was from Wolf. Timed it perfectly. Got the switch over move on both of them. A little bit of contact in the background, but Wolf now leads this race. Last lap board out this time around, but guess again, folks, because this race is far from over as they cross the line. It's Wolf leading from Cuthbert. Craigie now in third, but albeit with a warning flag. They go under the Litchfield Bridge now. Craigie defending hard. So is Noah Wolf.
Max Cuthbert has got to try and get past his teammates and the local club champion here at PF International. And there's 20 karts. I am not exaggerating. 20 karts fighting over the third step of the podium. But it's a synergy factory. 1-2. What can Cuthbert do about Noah Wolf? Is the first half of his double victory bid still on? He signals to his teammates through the second hairpin. Youngling is in third place, but barring a disaster, it's going to be Cuthbert or Wolf for the victory.
There was a spin in the background. Two of the cuts went off, but eyes here at the moment here because Noah Wolf, the PF plate, is leading this race. He could have the opportunity to get the 2 GP plates in one day. What can happen with only 2 more corners to go out of the Mike Wilson complex into the final corner? It looks like Noah Wolf has got this in the bag as he goes to the line.
It's going to be a drag race. Cuthbert comes. No, it's Wolf by 0.06 of a second. Cuthbert waited. It was a drag race to the line. Who finishes third? Timo Youngling in third. The bid for double glory is still on. Noah Wolf. What a race, Anthony. And I've got to say, the move he pulled at the end of the Bobby Game corner going into the Mike Wilson complex for the race lead was as clean as a whistle.
Oh, it was. It was so perfectly timed. He read the road beautifully there, timed it perfectly, got that kart down the inside. There is your provisional race results for the Honda Cadet Grand Prix final.
Sorry, I'm coughing my iron brew all over the place. Aris Majuskas has finished 4th. We didn't mention him all race, but he finishes 4th after being outside the top 10, I think, going into the last lap. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the camera focuses on the drivers coming in. No nose cone penalty for Noah Wolf. He goes onto the weighbridge. Does he get through? And he's moved to the right-hand side. That means he's going to come out onto the circuit, and that means that he has provisionally won. Josh Graham, after his spin, came back to 10th. And there was 5.6 seconds separating the top 18 at the end of that race. Have you ever seen anything like that? And that, ladies and gentlemen, on your screens now, the sportsmanship between those young drivers. You have just seen them in the most almighty battle on circuit, and at the end of the race they're congratulating each other. Sportsmen and women up and down the country who get paid millions and millions of pounds can learn an awful lot. And Aris Majuskas and Owen Neve have just been brought into the top 3, so nose cone penalties for Cuthbert and Youngling. And look at that, Neves on the podium. We're going to see a dance and a half from Aaron Majuskas. Majuskas finished 4th on the road. He started on the 11th row of the grid.
22nd place to 2nd place in a Grand Prix final at Kartmasters. Well, you couldn't write it, could you?
You absolutely could not. There is the close-up face of your winner, and there is Aris Majuskas, Kart 23 for the Synergy Factory team in second, and Callum Hardgrave's team, who are starting to make some real noises in the karting paddock. They're a small team. They focus mainly on Cadet Honda, and they're starting to build, and they've got their first little start in the making there in Owen Neve. They are on the podium.
Absolutely fantastic stuff. Well, look at the celebrations on Noah Wolf's race. I think we should head down now to Chris McCarthy, who is on the grid, ready to talk to our drivers.
What a final. Wow, we've got our top three down here, and we're going to speak to our winner, Noah Wolf. No, it looked at one stage that you were going backwards and you were going to lose it, but you kept calm and you managed to win it.
Yeah, it started hurting halfway through the race because I had a big shunt. I got sandwiched, basically.
How did you manage to then cool down after that, focus, and get your way back through the field?
Well, I had all my teammates around me, which is a good help.
And it was a sign that you just never give up, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you kept your calm there at the end and managed to defend all the way to the flag.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Who would you like to thank?
My dad and my family and all my sponsors.
And you're not done for today, are you?
No, I still got the Miami final.
There's only one person I think that's won it twice in one day, and that was Ben Barnicoat back in 2019. Think you can do it?
Maybe.
Mate, quietly confident, quietly confident. Noah Wolf, everyone, well done. He is your champion for 2021 in Honda Cadet. Aris Majewskis from the 11th row of the grid finishes in second place. How did you manage to do that?
I don't know, it was just absolute carnage out there, and I just got lucky, so I tried my hardest as well, so.
Well, you tried your hardest, so I wouldn't say you got lucky. Talk us through how you made some of those moves towards the end there.
I don't know, so I just pulled a guinchard round the bowl. I went round the outside of a lot of people, and then I just worked my way up from there.
And on that last lap, how did it feel when you found out that you thought you might have been on the podium?
I don't know, I was crying with joy in my helmet. Like, yeah, it's the best thing ever.
Who would you like to thank?
I want to thank my dad and my family and my team.
Well done, Aris Majewskis, all the way from row 11 to the podium. And Owen Neve, someone who gained 11 places in the pre-final and gained a load more in the final as well. You're on the podium.
I don't know what to say, to be honest. It just came. It's everything went our way at the end. Finally, it was a very unlucky weekend the whole way through.
How hard have you been working towards this weekend to go on the podium here?
It's been. It's not quite where my dream was to win a PFI race, but to be on the podium at Kartmasters just feels amazing.
I'm sure you can come back for a few more years, but for this year, third, you'll take that?
Yeah, 100%. I'll take it.
Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank the team, CHD. I'd like to thank Project One for supplying us with great chassis.
Well, considering where you started the day, I'd say third is a very good effort. Owen Neve, man on a charge today. Aris Majewskis likewise. And Noah Wolf is your champion. Well done. Well done to our top three. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We're going to get Mini X30 out onto the track now. Let's get some reactions. We'll see the mechanics coming down to greet the drivers. Well done, guys. Let's speak to Noah Wolf's mechanic. What did you make of that?
That was a brilliant drive by Noah. Did everything right that race, waited until the last minute, went for the lead, got the gap, and then he won the race.
Tell me, how was that for you watching?
That was amazing. My nerves the whole race were mental.
Well done. Kartmasters champion on the spanners, not bad.
Thanks.
Well, let's get some more reactions here from Aris Majewskis very quickly. How does that feel?
Unbelievable. I don't know, I just saw and I couldn't believe it, It's really nice. Whoa! Well done, boy.
Well done. And quickly, Owen Neve, I'm going to come over. How was that? You enjoyed that?
He done all right, didn't he?
I think you done all right as well, didn't you? But I think you can give him better than that.
I don't think I can take any credit after leaving the engine loose in heat 2.
You kept it tight in this one, though.
We made him work for that one.
And coming into today, I guess you never thought a podium was on the cards, given where he started that pre-final.
It was always on the cards, mate. I'm surprised he didn't win.
Oh, there we go. That's on the Cadet for you. Well done. Another round of applause to our top three as they leave the grid. Well done, guys. Well done. Woo. Honda Cadet never fails to deliver. Wow. Mini X30. Henry and DJ, have you managed to recover from that yet?
We're having a moment. We're having a quick lie down. But there we go. That was absolutely fantastic. And I've got to say, you should have got Aris Majewskis to do a dance. Aris is our dancing cadet Honda driver.
He is.
You know, I'm gonna, luckily we got plenty of caffeinated drink up here. Not that we need it. I can need something else, I think, to calm me down.
You certainly don't need
but no, fantastic race. Yeah, brilliant. You know, the way that the drivers speak before a race and after a race, you know, that just encapsulates absolutely what is brilliant about this sport.
Yeah.
You know, we treat them like superstars. They are superstars. They put on a race like that, and then they speak like professionals afterwards. Fantastic.
Brilliant stuff. Well, coming down track next, it's going to be Mini X30.
Right then, we're now ready for our next podium. It's time for some four-stroke action. It's time to do our Honda Cadets. So, a big, please, round of applause for our third-place driver for the Callum Hargreaves Development Driver Programme, the number 65, Owen Neve. You're over here, there we go, perfect. Well done. Go on, lift your trophy up. Come on, because I'm sure Chris Walker wants to get some photos. There we go, don't drop your lid. Chris, photos, come on, do your job. There we go, sort it out. It's been a long weekend, I know. On to our second place finisher in Honda Cadet for the Synergy Factory team, the number 23. Round of applause, please, for Aris Majuskas. Lovely stuff there from Aris. Again, Chris Walker getting his photos in. Now, on to our race winner. A very important race winner again, because he's done something that hasn't been done since, well, Ben Barnacoot himself, the 9-time champion, did a few years ago. Can we get a round of applause, please, for our Honda Cadet Kartmasters champion for Synergy Factory Racing, the PF plate, Noah Wolf! Excellent. Oh, apparently he's getting him, he is. So we'll see about that. Oh, and yes, a GP plate, of course. Dan Parker providing there the GP plate. And, of course, the ticket for an exclusive pair of Delta Racewear gloves as well. You're going to stick around for the champagne, Dan, again, yeah? Good. No, sure. Okay, cool. Right, let's have a quick word with Noah. Noah, again, a fantastic... My voice is going, you can probably tell. A fantastic race weekend for yourself. We'll be seeing you, I think, a little bit later on as well on the podium. But what a result for you, Honda Cadet. It was a very tough race for you out there. The Honda Cadets always are, but they provide a fantastic show, don't they?
Yeah, it was great. Everything was great.
You looked very, again, happy after your race. Again, speaking to Chris, great emotions from yourself. And again, anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, my family, my dad, my team, my sponsors.
Excellent stuff. Well, I'll stop talking because I'm sure there's one thing these drivers want to do. At the ready, sort it out. Come on, boys, get those bottles up. Are we going to be better than the Minimax? Let's see what we can do. It's time for... Are we ready? Waiting. Is this your first time opening a bottle of champagne? It is. Okay, excellent. Whoa, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, champagne! Hey! Again, another huge round of applause, please, for your Honda Cadets! Don't forget your trophies, don't forget your flowers. You've watered them now, but with champagne. Oh, the cheek of him.
That's what you get for doing that.
I've got some suspicious patches on my trousers now after that one. It didn't go well. We're going to need a slippery surface. That surface flag on this in a second. Don't forget your flowers. Well done. I'll keep the pen. Right, now we go on to our special awards for the Kartmasters weekend, and we start with the Bruno Ferrari Trophy. Now this goes out to an IAME Cadet or X30 junior driver from the Ferrari family as the selector. Can we get a huge round of applause, please, for junior X30, number 11, Marcus Luzio, winning £100 donated by the Ferrari family. Yeah, grab your trophies, grab your trophies. Where's Mr. Chris Walker? That's a big old trophy, that is. Can you lift it? And presented, of course, yes, by Mr. Steve Miller. Forgot to mention that bit. I won't forget the next one. Promise. Excellent stuff.
Nearly made the podium, made 16 places up. Yeah.
Excellent. Of course, well, an excellent result there for Marcus Luzio. Of course, a very tough race, gaining several positions in the final, of course, gaining up 16 places to get almost onto the podium after a very tough weekend. So a great result there for Marcus Luzio. On to now our second special award. We present the Tony Hanley Trophy, and this will be presented by Mr. Nigel Edwards, who joins us on the podium now. A Honda Cadet driver who has shown resilience, perseverance and determination over the Kartmasters race weekend, is selector of the Clark team, and a huge round of applause. And wins an RI CK6 helmet as well, custom one, as a courtesy of Project One. Thank you, Mr. Nigel Edwards, thank you. Huge round of applause, please, for Honda driver number 23, Aris Majuskas. Exceptional resilience. I suspect. Lovely big trophy, that one. He's just coming up now. Excellent stuff. Round of applause, please, for Aris Majuskas. Right, on to our next trophy, the Nicholas Lewis Trophy. This will be presented by Danielle Short, who comes up now. Now, this trophy is towards a Junior Max driver posting the fastest lap of, or in, the Grand Prix this weekend. And that will go to the number 4 Junior Max driver, Sam Gornall. Fastest lap all weekend. There we go, in Junior Max. And, of course, winning a 2022 Trent Valley Kart Club membership. I need to get me one of those. Excellent stuff. Well done there to Sam Gornall. We head now to our next award, the Delta Racewear Award. Now, this award will be awarded by Theo Makuris here, who unfortunately didn't take part this weekend, which is unfortunate. Your first one you've not taken part in, is it, Theo? So this, of course, goes to the driver gaining the most places in their Grand Prix. And that award goes to a familiar face, Honda 23, Aris Majewskis. A look of surprise on your face there. Did you not know you'd gained the most places in your Grand Prix? Again, presenting the award, Theo Makouris. That's definitely one you don't want to drop. And a custom-designed race suit donated by Delta Racewear as well. So with a new helmet donated by Project One, you got a new race suit as well. You know, you got a full kit. Now, we move on to our 5th special award. This one is the Spirit of Kartmasters Award. I like the sound of that one. It will be presented by Danielle Short, and it was the selector, Danielle Short, as well. The driver who has portrayed great spirit during the course of the Kartmasters weekend. Big round of applause, please, for Minimax driver 37, Reg Hayward. Reg also winning the Kart Sim software donated by Kart Sim as well, so you can practice those laps around the track as well while you're at it. Big smile, come on, you can hear everyone there. Excellent, round of applause please for Reg Hayward, Spirit of Kartmasters Award. Again, presented by Daniel Short. Now, on to our final special award. This one, well, this one's a biggie. It's the Driver of the Day Award, and it will be presented by Mr. Nigel Edwards with his daunting clipboard, who he hasn't got now, which is good because he's not as threatening without his clipboard. And, of course, getting the entry and practice to all 4 rounds of the Autumn Cup here at Trent Valley Kart Club. A huge round of applause, please, for Junior Max driver number 40, Jamie Perrelli. Has he bolted? Oh, dear me. We were on such a good record. We were doing well, weren't we, Nige? No, he's gone. Well, excellent stuff. Well, the award will go to himself, and yes, we there we go, Nigel. You get your photos there. Well, again, excellent stuff. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you have all enjoyed Kartmasters 2021, of course, sponsored by Redline. Nigel, you've got a word?
Big thank you, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the podium. We're nearly back to normal, not quite, but brilliant. Great to see you. Thank you.
Excellent stuff. Great words there from Neil. And again, thank you very much, guys. Have a safe drive home. And now, photos, I think, are going to start, aren't they?